What's up, everybody? Another day in the car business, right? I'm Chad, and today I'm going to be showing you a new age vehicle that some of y'all might be considering buying if you're trying to get maybe better fuel economy and drive a car that maybe just doesn't look like a Toyota Prius, right? I get it. So let me show you one that's pretty reasonable in price range and it's got the looks. So there it is, the 1976 Mercedes-Benz diesel. Yeah, that's right, the 300 diesel. But that's not the car that we're here to talk about. And let me tell you, it actually is a pretty cool car. I can see a set of roof racks on it with some surfboards, and the Mercedes-Benz 300D might actually look pretty rad parked out there on Folly Beach, you know, rolling down the road, if you get what I'm saying. But a car that I'm talking about today in the video is this one right here. That's right. That is a 2016 Audi A3 e-tron. First off, I love the color on the car. I love the tinted windows. I like the entire look of the vehicle. It just has a good look about it. And like I mentioned earlier, it is not a Toyota Prius. And let me tell you, I have nothing against Toyota Priuses. They're great cars. We sell lots of them here at our store. And people absolutely love Priuses. But there's always those folks out there that just can't see themselves driving a Toyota Prius. So if you're one of those people, the Audi A3 e-tron just might be the perfect choice to make you happy, right? You want that good fuel economy, you want a hybrid car, well, this might be it. And finally, the day and time has come where you can buy one of these used and get it at a pretty attractive price. So we'll talk about price here in just a few moments, but let's go ahead and start looking at the car and seeing what the Audi A3 e-tron is all about here today at Southern Motor Company. And if you don't already know, my name is Chad. I'm one of the sales guys here, and I love filming pre-owned cars for sale. That's right, everything I film, whether it's an old school Mercedes, a Volkswagen Jetta, a Range Rover, or an e-tron, it is all for sale right now. So make sure you move quick if you're seeing something you like on the channel, because the cars do sell quite quickly and they usually don't sit on here for very long. So do reach out to me quicker than normal. But anyways, let's go ahead and start looking at the car, right? Because you may live in California or Georgia or Virginia or Florida, wherever you're at, or maybe even a whole nother place in Canada, and you may be thinking to yourself, well, they have an e-tron where I live at, you know, should I consider looking at this car? Well, yeah, let's talk about it, right? And again, I'm no expert on these, but I did a little bit of research before filming this today, and I'll tell you, it actually does pretty well. First off, this right here, technically, and let's go ahead and get in wide camera view so you can see the entire car. As you can see right now, we got the vehicle plugged in. Now, it was charging earlier, but it's not charging now because we're just in the middle of filming right now, and I got to actually unplug it, park it, and put things inside for the night because we're getting ready to close here shortly. But just wanted to show you how this kind of looks and what the setup is on it. But what we got here is we have a vehicle that you can actually plug in and charge up at the house in your garage, okay, or outside off the front porch, however you want to do it. And look at that, isn't that neat? You'd never know the charging port's right there, right? Check that out, there you go. As long as, now this is something I want you to pay attention to, as long as the car's engine and everything is shut off, you should be able to turn that and that pop open, okay? So again, pay attention. As long as the engine is off, the car's got to be completely off, you can turn this right here and that right there will open up just like so. If the car's key is in it and it's in auxiliary mode or it's running or anything like that, you will not be able to do that. Well, how do I know, right? Well, because I tried it a few times a day and it got kind of where I couldn't open this. So I figured you must got to cut it off. So anyways, that's what that is. And I know there's probably people out there that may have wondered that before, and now you know. But anyways, so you can actually charge this car up and run it off of full electric, and you can get about 30 miles to a full charge, which isn't a whole lot, right? Especially when you're out there looking at Teslas and, you know, other electric cars that are getting maybe 150, 250, you know, something like that on a full charge. But one of my coworkers mentioned to me a couple days ago, he said, well, 30 miles isn't that bad. If I lived in the neighborhood right behind the store back here, or somewhere nearby, like I live right up the road, you know, if you lived right up the road, 30 miles to a charge isn't terribly bad because I'm not driving a whole lot of miles each day back and forth to work. So you could technically run full electric. So I could drive home, come back to work, do that maybe a day or two, plug it in, and then do it all over again, right? So that's that part of it. But when you actually combine the electric with the gas, we're talking somewhere right around 83 miles to the gallon on fuel consumption, right? That's using electric and gas combined. At least that's what I read online. Now, if you're running just off of gasoline with this car, we're talking right around 35 miles to the gallon with the Audi A3 e-tron. 35 miles to the gallon, still not horrible, right? But again, I don't know about you, but that 83, whoa, that sounds pretty darn attractive. So anyways, Toyota Priuses, we get them out here all the time. Not all of the pre-owned or older used, you know, Toyota Priuses are electric, like where you can plug them in, right? So you don't have to really deal with all that side of things, but those cars are getting, you know, 45, 55 hybrid. This car can get a lot more than that, but you're gonna have to plug in from time to time and do that kind of thing. So if you're okay with that, and seriously, if you got a spot to charge in and this, that, and the other, you should be okay. And I'm gonna show you real quickly here. This is what comes with it when you buy it, right here. And you can just plug this in and your normal house right there. You can go right in your garage, plug it in, and charge up. You don't have to have the bigger setup like you do with your Teslas, because those are actually going to be charging for much longer because you're doing a much bigger range. This is only 30 miles to the range, so it's not going to take as long to charge up. You can plug it in when you get home in the evening or whenever and let it charge overnight. You're good to go the next morning. So hopefully that kind of gives you some perspective on maybe buying this versus maybe a Toyota Prius or something like that. Now, anyways, I know that's a lot to talk about in the first 6.5 minutes of the video here, but those are things that I needed to say so I could feel good about myself while saying them. You know? Anyways, you know, they say some people like to hear themselves talk. You're sitting in an office, or you're out on a car lot, or you know, at a meeting of some sort, and just the guy just keeps talking and talking and talking and talking. You're like, my God, is he ever going to stop talking? You know, the guy just likes to hear himself talk, or the lady. You know, my father-in-law taught me this one little thing back in the day. He said, Chad, if you ever start feeling good while you're talking, it's time to shut the front door. Anyways, I don't really want to say what he said, but let's just say he said, if you are talking and you're feeling good, and you know what I'm talking about, everybody, you start feeling good, like I'm feeling good right now, it's time to go ahead and shut the front door. That's all. But like I told him, in videos, you kind of got to continue talking, right? I can't really have a video and not be talking so much, because there's got to be something to talk about while talking. But anyways, I know some of y'all are already probably saying, Chad, shut up. So anyways, here's the storage space in the back. I'll try to not talk as much. I have had people tell me that before, like, Chad, don't talk so much. Well, what do you want me to do? Okay, well, there's this part of the car. Oh, you got a backup camera. Rear wiper blade. Tinted windows, very nice. LED taillights. Backup sensors. Xena tires. I've never heard of Xena tires before, but there's Xena tires. Alloy wheels. Anyways, I'm already still talking too much. So that's just, if you hire me to do videos, well, you're just gonna need a guy that talks a lot, because I'm not too good at not talking. But anyways, let's keep moving through. We're getting off subject. Let's take a look at this actual car and see if you actually like the look of it, right? Because you need to know that you like it before you buy it. So I'm 6'1". There's the legroom in the back. I'll tell you, I drove this car earlier today. That was a legroom up front for me. I didn't move that seat at all. So a 6'1" guy in the back is doing just fine. I even got some rear air vents back here to keep me cool, or the kids, so that's kind of nice. And then up top here, we got a really nice sunroof. Now it doesn't stretch all the way back here where I'm at, but that's still a really good sized sunroof there. Now I do have some lights right in here, which is kind of cool. You got, oh crap, handles above every windowsill. And, you know, The rear of the car kind of starts dropping down a little bit, gives it that sleek look. So it does make for the back windows to be kind of cropped down a little bit. Priuses, just so you know, a Toyota Prius is going to be open. Okay, big windows, big front windshields, all that. So a very open feel. Okay, Audi does offer a more open feel because of the bigger sunroof, but to give it that more sleek, more sporty, more aggressive look, you gotta kind of make it look kind of like this. So if you want that look versus the Prius look, you might have to, you know, have to deal with some smaller windows and tighter interior kind of feel, right? But I tell you, the interior is really nice in this car. I mean, I'm loving the whole entire layout of it. And I mean, it's just a sweet ride. It's quiet. And let's go ahead and crank her up. There you go. Look at that. Boy, oh boy, that's nice, huh? How that screen just kind of comes right out of the dash there. The fit and finish is always beautiful and flawless on Audis. I love all the different sounds that you get. Okay, click, click. Okay, everything has a certain sound to it. So I like all that. Got a backup camera right there for me, very nice, and backup sensors. Got a beautiful steering wheel. So I'm just kind of giving y'all a look of the car. I love the colors, very nice, vibrant. Cup holders look good. They even got some ambient lighting in there for night. This has kind of a brushed aluminum black wood trim kind of look, all that mixed in together. This is all looking really nice. Just a nice layout on the inside. I love the material that Audi uses for the A-pillars and the roof. Okay, this is all nice. LED lighting on the interior, very nice. Look how they just they put that home link right there in the perfect spot, right? What's the need in having it over here? Boom, right there. This opens up, okay? You can still let some sun in. So the entire inside of the car, just very, very clean, very nice. I like it. So, you know, I told you earlier we're gonna talk about price. I think I'll go ahead and do that. The price to buy an Audi A3 e-tron 2016 model with 69,000 miles on it is $18,990. You got it, that's right. $18,990 for this car. And that's what I'm saying. The pricing of them has really gotten very attractive. And you can finally buy yourself something really nice like this. It's still pretty low mileage for the most part at 69K. And have a car that not everybody else at Whole Foods parking lot is driving, right? Depending where you live at, you might see more Audis than Toyotas. But that's what I'm saying. You can finally go out and buy yourself something a little bit different, prestigious, sexy, and still have the hybrid. That's what it's all about. So let me know, what do you think in the comments section? Is this something you would consider over Toyota? Yes, 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 I know Toyota has the reliability like no other, but at the end of the day, Audi makes good quality vehicles as well. And I know for some of y'all that are history buffs, you know, there's been some issues with Audi way back in the past. But let me tell you, folks, Audi, Volkswagen, Porsche, all those companies under that big umbrella there, Volkswagen, they rock. And if you like them like I like them, you might want to do a little more research on them and see what you think. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Will you sacrifice a little bit of this for a little bit of that? And let me know. Seriously, get in that comment section. Let me know what you think. Would you consider this? Or would you like to revert back to a 1976 Mercedes-Benz diesel? I don't know. Diesel? Well, guess who else makes diesels? That's right, Audi does. Volkswagen does. They love diesel as well. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And come see me at Southern Motor Company. I'd love to sell you a car. We got all kinds of vehicles, as you can see in the background. We love all types of vehicles, whether they're German cars, Japanese cars, American cars. We love all cars here at SMC. Thanks for watching and have a great day.